Hi, my name is Jeffrey Rubin, president of Testrite Instrument Company, Hackensack, New Jersey. Testrite is an OEM manufacturer. What does that mean? It means that we make parts for your products. Now, Testrite's been in business for 101 years, and in that time we've made a wide variety of bases. So the base might be one piece of a project that we're making for you, or it might be all you need from us. We can make standard bases that we already have in stock and sell them to you, or we can make an entirely new base that's never existed before, made to your specifications. Typically, minimums for something custom are 25, although with higher complexity, higher minimums may apply. So with our laser cutters, and we have multiple, we can cut just about any shape you want. In this particular case, we have Boomerang cutouts, which help us save a little bit on weight. We also have an attractive oval shape. Nice thing about the laser cutter is you make sure it's precise every single time. It's the same every single time. We can make any shape you want, whether it's in the shape of Mickey Mouse's head, or a square, or an oval, or a cut-off oval, or a half circle. Any shape you want, pretty much, we can make on our laser cutters. Now in front of me, you see a plethora of options of formed bases. A lot of different choices here, a lot of different examples. You might find one piece of something you like in one product, one piece or element you like in another, and you want to combine them. Making something unique based on capabilities you've seen is something we're great at Testrite. So feel free to find the things you like and then send it to us and say, hey, I want to borrow this element from here and this element from there. The first thing I'm going to show you is our bridge base. Our bridge base includes a racetrack oval bottom with a formed steel top, and these two pieces are welded together. What's the advantage here? You're not only holding the upright, in this case, from the bottom, but you're also providing some stability a few inches up. So we call this a bridge base, and we can make this in many different sizes. Next, I'm going to show you one of our travel bases. This boomerang shape base is a travel base. You can either use a screw or a knob to come up from above. The nice thing about this base, you can see it's laser cut, it's got this attractive design, and it's got bends. These bends make it very similar to a tripod, except you have the weight of a steel base, and it's very compact. When it comes time to pack it up, you merely slide one of the legs under the other part. It's very easy to put into a bag, whether it's a carry-on or one of the bags that we sell here at Testrite. And when you want to stand up your item, you have a nice broad footprint to work with. Okay, next I'm going to show you one of our clamp bases. We make clamp bases every day here at Testrite. We can make them for whatever your ID is. So you tell us the thickness of your counters or the range of thicknesses you want. And as an example, you might say, well, my counters will vary from 1 inch thick to 2 inch thick. You can either have a countersunk hole, as you see here, or you can have a male thread pre-installed welded. Sometimes we'll even do screws from below, although typically those will need to be Allen head so you can get in from a right angle. Typically the clamp consists of a knob with a male thread and a nylon puck. This way, when you tighten up against your counter, you're not going to mark it up. This nylon helps spread the forces around so that you're not going to dig in and hurt your nice, beautiful counters. The next example here is a U-bracket pre-installed to the base. So oftentimes customers are attaching an upright to their base. Now sometimes it's round and you can use the bushing that we showed you. In other cases, a screw from the bottom will do. But when you want something that's really strong, if we weld something to the bottom of your base and then you attach to it, it's going to be very strong, very sturdy. So this particular example, you can see there's a U-bracket made to fit the particular size of the upright, and then there are 2 threaded holes built right into the U-bracket for attaching. This is the strongest form of attachment we have. Now to my left, with all the arms, is an example of one of our lazy Susans. So do not confuse this with my wife, Suzanne, who is not lazy at all. The lazy Susan mechanism allows you to easily turn a stand or whatever your assembly is around. There are ball bearings in this. There are steel ball bearings available different sizes for different weights. Tell us about your application, how much weight's involved, and we can help design something for you. And you can see there are 3 pieces of steel, 2 on the top, 1 on each side, and a plate on the bottom. Depending on your application, you might be able to forego the plate on the bottom to save some money. This next unit is an example of a few different capabilities coming together for one project. So here we have a laser cut steel base. It's actually welded to a second laser cut steel base on the bottom, which together forms a C. Now in this particular application, you can put liquor bottles here. We've also done similar versions where there are dog bowls that go here, or we can make a version to hold whatever samples of product you would like. What's unique about this project and really interesting, there's also a C channel in the front, so you can slide a graphic, or you could put in a wet erase chalkboard or another type of board so that you can write each day what you're sampling, or you can put a piece of graphic for the brand that you're showcasing. In this particular application here, we also have holes on the underside for uprights and a graphic sign frame. We are leaders in graphic integration, so if any of our products you'd like to add a graphic, just ask and we're happy to give you your options. Up next, I want to showcase a different style of base. We call this our Megabase. So most of the bases you've seen attach to an assembly solely from below. So this you can see has two holes to attach from below. This unit's unique in that it also has a tab on the side, and it's all made from one piece of steel. So now you're securing from below as well as from the side. It makes it incredibly stable. This particular unit would have two of these bases, one at each end, and it's incredibly strong. It's probably one of our strongest constructions. So I have another example where we're using a variety of Testrite capabilities all together in one product. So this includes laser cut bases. There are actually two of them, and they're joined together by steel pins that are welded top and bottom. There's steel uprights, and then you have a formed plate at the top. So this is actually a variety of different steel plates and bases all attached together to create a very unique item. Next, I'm going to show you our Hercules base. Now this is a base that includes a welded stem. It includes two holes for attaching an upright from below. It's very strong. Again, anytime you're attaching from below as well as from the side, you're increasing strength. This base is also a little different in that it has side lips. Now we've made versions with lips on two sides or four. This has lips on all four sides. And this has our heavy-duty casters on them. These are ball bearing casters locking. And again, they have our U-bracket so that you don't see anything from above. There's no interruption, there's no 8-core nut from above. This is extraordinarily strong. It's got a good amount of heft to it. This can be used to attach many different products, so we can make it in whatever size you need, with whatever attachment you need to attach your product with a beautiful rolling base. I once had a customer ask us, how strong is this base? And to demonstrate, I actually used it as a skateboard across our office. We don't recommend doing that. It's at your own risk, but it is quite strong. This base can take a lot of weight and a lot of abuse. Thank you very much for watching our base video. If you visit the Testrite OEM YouTube channel, you can find videos on round telescopic tubing, square telescopic tubing, and much more. Hopefully you found the base you were looking for today, in which case we're happy to quote it for you. If you didn't, please reach out with a sketch, a photograph, or just your musings about what you're looking for, and we'll do our best to help quote it for you. You can email rfq@testrite.com or visit the website link below, www.testriteoem.com. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.